This is gonna trigger some people, but almost all your problems are your fault. One of the most talked about subjects is relationships, and for us humans, we have a need for connection. It's like if you go on too long with being alone, you become crazy. You can't be alone for too long. So many people feel needy and have problems in relationships, and that very much depends on how they grew up and what kind of house they grew up, because the same relationship that they had with their parents with it when they were little will depict how they will act in the future in future relationships. Now, you even if you grew up in a fucked up household, you can still heal that and evolve. So we need the awareness to understand that we make mistakes and we're not perfect. Just like learning a new game in your computer or learning any skill, you start with the basics, get better at it in time. And so in life, when you're as a man especially, you start almost always at the bottom. Lucky for most of us, we live in a in a era that information is easily available, and people are writing books compiling the best information on so and so topics. So there is a few books that I want to talk about. One is called Attached, and the other is called How to Be a 3% Man. We'll start with the book of Getting Attached. You could go that route and understand that you have problems, trauma, insecurities from your childhood, and when you're in so and so a relationship, most women won't like seeing these insecurities when you become needy, and they will reject you. And you might find someone who will even like you more because they recognize these insecurities and they feel comfortable with you. They feel even more connection with you. But I still take into account the book How to Be a 3% Man, and I mainly focus on that because I very much believe that traumas from your past childhood still heal. And what the book says, and the one who wrote the book, Corey Wayne, he starts with the book saying, "You are a child of God, and you deserve love." So and so, he doesn't let you feel like the red pill is the only way. You can still have love, but you need to be mature about it, taking care of your life, your business, and how you approach women and date them reflects on your personality. And when you get to know the game of seduction, get to know the game of dating, how to succeed and not show weakness, letting your masculine essence thrive and not being a dysfunctional human being, helps you much more along the way. So I very much prefer the route of the book takes, the 3% Man, learning from your experiences. I had a few good relationships that lasted for a while, and every time I got back even better than I was. Sadly, not all relationships end well, and you have trauma left. You shouldn't block each other from everywhere and not at least talk it out and be friends. You don't need to be in a relationship no more, but there is a healthy way to go about it. It depends on you, and it depends on the person you were dating. Maybe you were fantasizing about that person and making stories about them, and they weren't really so good to begin with. Yeah, women are hypergamous, and when they see too much weakness, they just throw you to the side and won't contact you no more. But that is just their way of replicating the best possible people to continue the chain of mankind. So many people will get discouraged and say there's no such thing as love. I'm almost done finishing. I'm almost done listening to the book, The 3% Man, on Audible. It's my first read. Corey Wayne says that you need to listen to a book 10 to 15 times if you want to learn all that you need from it, because every time you listen to a book you only retain 7%. The funny thing is, when you vibrate a frequency of appreciation, the universe gives you more things to appreciate. When you don't appreciate your job, you don't want to work, you might lose that job, something might happen. Even when you have good intentions, you might be still weak and you need to get better. Only when some time passes you would see the connections of why things happened the way they happened, and it still helps you to get better.